Your paycheck lands. For a few seconds, the number looks okay. Maybe $1,800, $2,200, or $3,000 sitting in your account. Then rent, the car, the phone, card minimums, and food all step forward like guards. And within days, it feels like your own money has been locked in a cage. If you're already trying to be careful, why does it still feel impossible to get ahead? Most people in this situation are not reckless at all. Surveys show that even people who use a budget and track their spending still run out of money or swipe a card just to finish the month. The outcome is the same: stress, shame, and that heavy thought in the back of your mind that you're doing something wrong. This is Wealth Mentor Pro, where every lesson is a step closer to your freedom. If you earn a small or middle income and you're tired of watching your paycheck get swallowed by bills, this video is for you. We'll look at why your money feels caged, what standard advice leaves out, and 3 simple ways to start breaking out without needing a bigger salary today. Bills cage. Your paycheck? 3 simple ways to break out. By the end, I want your month to feel less like a trap and more like a game you can finally start winning, slowly but surely. Think of your month like a board game that resets every payday. You start on square one with a fixed number of points, your $2,100 or $2,600 income. Each square you land on is a bill, a habit, or a decision that either takes points away or protects them. On a small or middle income, the game is tight. One bad square can knock you back to the start. Take someone earning $2,000. Rent is $900, the car payment $250, utilities $150, and groceries $300. That's $1,600 gone, before debt payments or anything fun. In that setup, one $60 fee or one "I'm too tired, let's order in again" week actually matters. That's not drama. It's simple math. Here's your first small action. Write down your last paycheck and the top 5 things that took the biggest bites in the first 7 days. Do it honestly, not perfectly. If you ignore this, the pattern stays invisible. The game keeps resetting every month and you never move past square one. The real question isn't, why can't I follow the rules? It's, why do the rules still leave me trapped? Now, let's zoom in on the cage itself. For many people, bills hit in a cluster, like 3 or 4 heavy spaces in a row on that board. Rent on the first, 2 debts by the 5th, phone and internet on the 7th. If your paycheck arrives at the end of the month, that first week can eat 70 to 80% of your income before you've even bought fresh food. Imagine you earn $2,300 and between the 1st and the 10th, you pay $1,050 rent, $200 for the car, $180 for debt, $90 for internet, and $80 for phone. You're already at $1,600 gone. You look at your account and see maybe $700 left and think, that's not terrible. But there are still 20 days left. No wonder it feels like the walls are closing in. Most videos will tell you to budget better or cut lattes, but they rarely talk about this timing trap. When your due dates and pay dates are misaligned, your budget works on paper and fails in real life. The plan isn't bad, the timing is. Your next action: take a sheet of paper and draw a simple line for your month, marking your payday and each big bill on the actual date it hits. When you see 3 or 4 big hits in a row, it suddenly makes sense why you feel crushed. If you skip this, you'll keep blaming yourself for discipline, when in reality, the calendar is punching holes in your plan. And once you see the pattern, a new question appears. What if you could move even one of those heavy squares to a different part of the board? There's another part of the cage, the quiet pull of exhaustion. Think of your day like a game where you start with a limited number of energy points: work, commute, kids, health worries, family messages. Each thing drains a bit. On $1,600, $2,200, even $3,000 a month, small decisions matter, and the tired ones are often the most expensive. You come home after a long day, your brain is fried, and the easier option wins. Tap your card for $18 takeout instead of using the $6 worth of groceries in your kitchen. Do that 3 times a week, and suddenly $150 to $200 is gone each month, which on your income could be the difference between having a buffer and hitting overdraft again. A lot of money advice talks as if you're a robot. Just meal prep, just say no. It doesn't respect that decision fatigue is real. You're not failing because you're weak. You're failing because you're exhausted. And the expensive choices are made the easiest. So design around that. Choose one part of your week where you know you're always exhausted and set up a cheaper default just for that slot. For example, have a $5 emergency easy meal ready on Wednesday so you avoid the $20 emergency pizza. Or preload a small grocery basket list in your shopping app so you don't wander around and overspend. If you ignore this, you'll keep thinking you're the problem, when actually you're just human with a tired brain in a harsh game. Which raises one more question. If the problem isn't just you, what simple rules can tilt this game in your favor, even a little? Here's the twist most people miss. The goal right now is not to win the game in one move. It's to stop losing as hard every single round. Bill's cage. Your paycheck? 3 simple ways to break out is not a promise that everything will suddenly be easy. It's a promise that you can give yourself 3 practical defensive rules so the cage weakens every month instead of tightening. Before we go into them, I'd love to hear from you. If you feel comfortable, tell me in the comments, what is the one bill or payment that makes you feel most trapped right now? Naming it is often the first step to changing it. Rule 1. Protect your essentials before you pay anyone else. Essentials are the things that keep you alive and able to work. Housing, basic food, power, and transport to your job. When money is tight, these are your king pieces on the board. They cannot fall. On a $2,000 paycheck, that might look like $900 rent, $200 basic groceries, $150 utilities, and $120 transport. That's $1,370. Before you send a single dollar to a card, a subscription, or a shopping cart, you make sure these are funded. Many people do the opposite without realizing it. They rush to pay every company that shouts the loudest and then discover there isn't enough left for food or gas. Your stress explodes and you feel like a failure. Under this rule, you flip the order. If you have $1,000 left in your account and $1,400 of total bills, you protect rent, food, and transport first, even if that means a smaller payment to a credit card and accepting a $25 fee. It feels wrong at first, but in reality, you are protecting your ability to go to work, feed yourself, and try again next month. On your next payday, list your essentials at the top and pay them first, even if a debt company sends scary emails. Rule 2. Free 1 square of the board every month. If your paycheck feels caged, it's often because too many fixed payments are attached to it. Subscriptions, small loans, buy now, pay later, old phone plans. Each one is a square that takes your money before you even decide. You don't have to clear them all at once. You just need to remove one chain at a time. Let's say you earn $1,900 and you count $140 of fixed extras. $15 here, $25 there, $40 for a box you don't really use, $30 for an app bundle. Under this rule, each month you choose one recurring cost to kill or shrink. Month 1, you cancel a $30 bundle. Month 2, you call and downgrade a $45 plan to $25. Month 3, you pay off the last $20 of a mini loan and delete it. After 6 to 8 months, you might have freed $60 to $80 every month. That's not just a theory. That is money that no longer locks your paycheck in place. This week, circle one payment on your bank statement that you will not have 3 months from now and set a date to cancel or finish it. Rule 3. Build a tiny uncaged fund, even if it's $10 at a time. When every dollar already belongs to a bill, you feel like a guest in your own bank account. A small buffer you control is how you start taking that feeling back. It does not have to be big at first. The power is not the size. It's that this money is not pre-assigned to anyone. Imagine you earn $2,200 and move just $15 from each paycheck into a separate account called Buffer. After 4 paychecks, that's $60. After 12, that's $180. It won't fix everything, but when a $40 surprise comes up, you no longer have to swipe a card. Over time, you can grow this to $300, then $500. The key is to treat it as a wall between you and panic, not as a new shopping balance. On your very next payday, move any amount, even $5, into a separate space and label it clearly. Tell yourself, This is the part of my paycheck that is no longer caged. So here's the quiet payoff, the part most advice skips. Once a month, preferably on payday, take 1 minute for a simple ritual with 3 questions. First, what essentials am I protecting first this month? Second, which one payment or cost am I freeing myself from next? Third, how much can I move into my uncaged fund today, even if it's just $10? Write your answers once. Over the next weeks, let those answers guide more of your decisions than whatever your budgeting app shows you. Your paycheck will not break out of the cage in one move, but with each month that you protect essentials first, free 1 square of the board, and feed a tiny uncaged fund, the bars bend a little more, and you start to feel something you may not have felt in a long time, that you're no longer completely at the mercy of your bills. If this helped you see your situation more clearly, you can support the channel by liking this video and subscribing for more calm, realistic money guidance. And if you want to keep going right now, watch the next video I've prepared for you. It will build on what you've just learned and give you your next small step toward real breathing room.